Hey guys, it's another day of Life with Serg, and today we are at the Texas Toy Museum. This place is downtown Austin, and I've been here once before, but it's been years, and it's a really cool museum, so let's go and check it out. Not only is it a museum, but we've also got beer, wine, and an arcade. Han Solo is here to greet us. All right, let's go up and see what we got.
So did you grow up
No.
having these, or this is strict passion after you?
I thought you meant, did I grow up in cinema? No.
That's overrated. Grown up's overrated.
So I started collecting basically when I was 5. Been very big into Star Wars, and then after I was done collecting all those, I just kept on going. All the Transformers, all the G.I. Joe. And when I was in my 20s, there was a store here called Hog Wild, and they had a lot of toys on display, kind of like a museum would, behind cool plexiglass and everything. So it kind of inspired me to later on start a museum, kind of start thinking about buying toys towards that. And eventually, I taught for 8 years, and then I got tired of doing that, so I decided to start a toy museum. Worked out pretty good so far.
And how big is this place?
This is about 2,000 square feet, but it's packed full of toys and arcades and all sorts of fun stuff.
Okay.
Movie memorabilia, original art, stuff like that.
Do you have any idea how many pieces you might have in here?
Hundreds of thousands.
Just tons.
Hard to say.
Hey guys, I'm going to try to give you a full tour of the museum. There's some music playing in the background, so I have to cut that out so I don't want to get a copyright strike. But over here we're at Masters of the Universe, and this is one of my favorite lines. So let's just kind of take a look at it and check it out. We got Fisher-Price toys here. Gotta go back to, our early childhood and definitely look at the toys that a lot of us started with. The size of this G.I. Joe display is just amazing. We've got all sorts of really cool stuff, including the USS Flag, which I believe is about 5 or 6 feet long. It was a giant box, and it was extremely expensive when it was out in the store, so very few parents bought it, and it's really hard to find today. In 26 years, I've personally only found one in all of the collections that I've bought, but this display alone is just worthwhile coming here to look. I mean, just check all this stuff out. So we've got an original script and artwork from King of the Hill, and King of the Hill figures, which I have never seen. Apparently they were only sold in places like Sam Goody, etc. So guys, one of the really cool things about toys, it's not so much the toys themselves for us, it's the fact that they bring us back childhood memories. And I've been a vintage toy dealer for about 25 years, about 7 years of that was full-time, and I really enjoyed it because, like I said, I got to give people their childhood memories back, and that was one of the funnest things. And as I walk through this museum and look at all these toys, it brings back a lot of fond memories for me of toys that I've had and just things in general, and it just brings such a warm, happy feeling to me. If you ever get a chance to visit a toy museum near you, I highly recommend you go do it because you will find things and remember things from your childhood. It's a great time. Just a giant display case of pretty much nothing but Transformers. So guys, while we're walking around here looking at things, I want to ask you for a favor. A lot of you that watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. I would really appreciate if you would subscribe, hit the like button, and also hit the bell so you get notified when I have new videos. This helps the YouTube algorithm, and it helps me grow my channel so I can bring you better and better videos. I would really appreciate it. And this green Mattel Shogun Godzilla is what inspired me to create the logo for my toy business, The Real Toy Hunters. probably spent about half an hour here so far just looking through all these cases of toys, and there's still a ton more here for me to look at. You could literally spend half a day here because each case is packed with so much cool stuff that you would have to just stop and look and see little things. And I'm actually finding some toys that I've never seen before, or at least never in person, and maybe only on videos or, you know, in pictures. Any Turtles fans here? Guys, just a full case full of nothing but Ninja Turtle toys. I'm telling you, this guy has got everything here. Just a ridiculously impressive collection of Star Wars toys. So you can see everything you can see from original 12-inch. We've got even the micro die-cast figures here. Han Solo and Kryptonite. Of course, you've got to have the giant AT-AT. That's a really cool set. That's the Droid Factory. We got the big stuff down here, including the Ewok Village, which was one of my favorite play sets. Jabba. And this is a really cool set. This is the little Ewok village from the cartoons. Does anybody know what else this playset doubled up as? There was another line it was used for. If you know, let me know in the comments. Very small representation of Legos. Just a whole case full of Simpsons characters. I mean, there's got to be at least 200 in here. More than that. Any Simpsons fans out there? What's your favorite toy? Let me know down in the comments below. And what are you working on here?
Making a periscope for R2-D2 because I'm making a full-size R2-D2. So I'm installing the servo today, and it's all 3D printed on a resin printer.
Wow, that's impressive.
Except for the servo.
And you were saying this Iron Man, you printed him, 3D printed the whole thing?
Yeah, that was my pandemic project. It took me about 3 months of printing and then 3 months of sanding and painting. And then he's all hanging up on a big old styrofoam suit.
And we got the original Redline Hot Wheels. This is where I started my toy business, just dealing in Hot Wheels, mainly Redlines. This thing is just massive. The Sector's castle, I've actually never seen that, but the Sector's was a very interesting line. All right, let's take a look at some of the computer video game systems. We've got the original Odyssey. We've got Channel F here from Fairchild Computers. We've got the Bally computer system, which I've never used. Microvision. This handheld thing was horrible. Vectrex was the first vector-based graphics system. It was really cool. And of course, the Intellivision over here. Now in the second row, we've got Atari's Pong, followed by the very well-known Atari 2600, my first video game system. Even had that remote control joystick, which wasn't that great. We've got the Atari 5200, and followed by the Atari 7800, and then the Atari Lynx. And finally on this row, it looks like, ColecoVision. Zaxxon was the best game there. On the Nintendo row, we've got the TV game, then we've got the Famicom, a family computer, and of course the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. Everyone's familiar with that. Even Rob is there. He never worked quite well. Then we've got the Nintendo 64 here, Game Boy, and the last system here is going to be the Super NES and Virtual Boy, which is really hard to find. On our last row here, we've got, looks like the Sega Genesis, and not sure what the first system was. Then over here, we've got the Sega Mega Drive, also known as the Genesis, and the Sega CD, followed by the TurboGrafx 16. That was a really fun system. And the last system we have over here is Neo Geo, which had some of the best games ever. And we've even got a full arcade here with video games, and you can play all of these for the price of admission to the toy museum. Oh, I'm gonna have to play a little Cubert while I'm here. Oh, murdered. So this has been a wonderful time here at the Texas Toy Museum. It's here on Congress Avenue, downtown Austin. Make sure you come check it out. And that's going to be pretty much it for me. I've spent a lot of fun time looking around here playing the games. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell so you get notified when I have new videos. And go check out some of my other videos as well. I think you'll like some of them. Maybe all of them. Or maybe you'll hate them. I don't know. But anyways, until next time, please take care of yourselves.